Ondo 2025 price predictions and beyond. We're going to cover where Ondo's at now, where it could head to, and where could it extend to in this 2025 crypto bull market that we're in currently. So if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment, and let me know what coin you want me to do a 2025 price prediction video on next, and I will do it. I've already done coins like Onyx Coin, XCN, XLM, XRP, Velo, XDC, and so on, and even did a little XRP, XLM showdown who could perform better. So let me know in the comments. I'm going to be cooking up a bunch of 2025 price prediction videos by the end of this week to give you guys some hopium during this shaky moment in the crypto markets. Let's get into it straight out of the gate. We're going to cover Ondo, and right now it's at $1.34. And let's first go over what's on the screen here. We got the Stargate software. So we have our OG Stargate signals here. You have the vertical red, prepare to sell soon. The vertical yellow, sell now signal. You have your vertical green, prepare to buy soon. And you got your vertical blue, buy now signal. So those are the OG Stargate signals. Then we have one of my favorites, the Stargate snakes. You got the green zone right here, which is what I like to call the belly of the beast. Usually when you're in the belly of the beast, it's the best time to accumulate and buy coins in the belly of the beast, because usually it's the bear market bottom. And if it does extend below the belly of the beast, then it's an incredible moment to buy because it won't be there for long. And then in bull markets, it's usually a good time to take profits when prices get up into the hot zone. Even better, incredible if it extends past the hot zone. And then you have the other lines here like the orange, the purple, and so on. So that's the Stargate snakes. And then on the right side, you have the Stargate Fib forecaster, where it takes a micro, medium, and macro Fibonacci and it places it all on the chart. And as the prices move, the Fibonacci's move with it. So no more manually drawing your fibs and changing it ever so often. You have now automatic fib forecaster for a micro, medium, and macro levels, where it's going to do it for you and change as the prices change. So there we go. So that's what's on the screen right now. Oh yeah, and then we have the market structure ribbon here. That's a part of the snakes. You have the green, we're in a bullish market structure. Red, we're in a bearish market structure. So first and foremost, let's cover what has happened so far. So back in June of 2024, we had our sell now signal up here on $1.40. And then we saw the market structure ribbon flip from green to red and we started to tank. Then we had our prepare to buy soon come in on the wickening event of August. And then it wasn't until around September where it said, all right, now's a good time to buy in. It's a buy now confirmation. The blood is likely over. And that's exactly what happened. We had our buy now confirmation. We were in the belly of the beast. So we had two data points to suggest, all right, very good time to buy. And then a third one came in where we flipped the market structure ribbon from red to green. And then we tried to break out of the belly of the beast, but it didn't want us to break out just yet. We started going up and down, up and down. And then finally in November, we shot out of the belly of the beast and we went on a tear. And we saw prepare to sell soons come in December. And then our sell now came in around like $1.80 for Ondo back late December. And we had broken down from that market structure ribbon. We couldn't maintain above this purple moving average here in the snakes. And ever since then, we've been having some trouble getting back above that level of $1.65. And right now we're pressing up against the market structure ribbon here, this red, and we're at a critical point. We're at a critical time for the chart of Ondo. So let's cover our concrete support floor. Where does Ondo absolutely need to hold to see prices go up in the immediate short term? We're going to cover the 786 right here. We're going to put a horizontal line, which is at $1.20. And then we have clear support that we've been bouncing on for almost a few weeks now. You can see a lot of bouncing at this level, which is at $1.28. So that's going to be our immediate concrete support floor where we just absolutely need to maintain above if we're going to see Ondo be bullish and start to trend up and potentially hit new all-time highs in the short to medium term here. If for any reason there's a bloodbath in the crypto market, then where could we target? I would say it's likely we would come down, and where would we come down to? We touch the top of the belly of the beast at 92 cents. And that would be an incredible buying opportunity, in my opinion. You could even see that when we had our Wickening event early February, we saw Ondo come all the way down to like $1 and it just shot straight back up and closed the candle body above our concrete support floor. So if for any reason we do see another blood event, I would have some buy limit orders at 92 to 93 cents because it's likely that would be the level where we tap. And you can look to the left and see the market structure there of resistance, support. It's a critical level looking to the left as well too for Ondo. And actually, to mention, we bought Ondo when it literally first came out back in January of 2024. I remember seeing it when it first got listed on MEXC before it was even on Coinbase, and saw that a new coin was being listed. And I looked into it real quick. I didn't have Ondo on my radar before that point. I went to the website and I said, "This is a gemma," and I shouted out to the VIPs in the Discord, and we actually bought Ondo when it was around like 10 cents, initially around 10 cents. And it went as high, and the all-time high on it was like $2.15. So there's been massive gains to be made in this market. It's just a matter of spotting those undercover gemmas early and utilizing the best times to get out, best times to get back in. So even from the sell that happened in June to the buy back in September, we're talking about 3 months, but you saved yourself from like a 60% drawdown, bought back in, and then you made another 3x in around 100 days. And so far, no buy signals just yet. We need to see what's about to happen here. One thing that I want to mention, well, first off, we have our concrete immediate support floor. We have the area, if prices were to fall, there to be blood in the streets. Where does Ondo absolutely need to hold? At 93 cents at our final line in the sand, the top of the belly of the beast. But there's one thing before I get into where our concrete ceiling is and where do we absolutely need to break above to head to new all-time highs and potentially come up to that hot zone and cover the mini, medium, and mega moon targets. There's one fractal that I'm looking at here, which is ringing some alarm bells at the moment. But look back here where we saw, and I just got to keep it real, we had our sell now. We saw the market structure ribbon flip from green to red. We went sideways on our concrete support floor that was back then. And then all of a sudden we had a blood event. We came down hard. So could we be doing something similar, to back here? And let's see if it even matches up as far as the timings, right? Like the timings. If you take a look here, we're at a time point comparatively looking to the past where we would see that type of move play out if we're going to follow the past. And you can even notice here, look at the relationship. Like if we were to compare, we're like right here in comparison to now. And if you take a look at the relationship of the stock RSI at this point, we already went up, came down, went like this, and now we're starting to come down, came up, came down, went like this, and we were starting to come down. And then if you look at the MACD and the TSI as well too, if we start to see this MACD and TSI start to curl off, you see some dark red come in and we see this start to come off like that, I'm going to be taking some off the table and putting some limit orders in at that level that I had said right there, because matching it up to the past, where would we fall to? Like I said, right to the top of the belly of the beast, around 93 cents. And from current levels, to take some off right here and buy back 33% lower, basically, I'm down for it. I'm down for the cause. So I wanted to bring that to the attention that I'm watching this fractal comparatively to the past based off the signals and the bottom indicators here in the market structure ribbon. And I got my head on a swivel, But let's say there's a golden swan event. Bitcoin starts breaking back above 100K, goes to new all-time highs, and the altcoin sector sees a nice big recovery here, and we null and void, and we see an inverse of a blood event, but a green event, a beanstalk up. Where does Ondo need to absolutely break above to see immediate new all-time highs? I would say our concrete ceiling here in the short term is around $1.45 to $1.50, because we have this micro 786 here. You can look to the left and see that was our all-time high back in June of 2024. Right back here, you can see a lot of touch points of support, now resistance. This has been a resistance level we've been trying since January to get and hold above this level. So I would say immediate short term, we need to get above to get in a better probabilities of null and voiding this potential pattern that could play out is $1.50 and holding there. But what I'd really like to see is if we can, from this high down to this low, smash above $1.80. Yeah, like $1.88 to really $2, getting above $2 here at this point, that's going to be our go time. That's going to be our level as far as our concrete ceiling, that if we can get above $1.50, head up to $2 and we smash and break above it, at that point, that's going to be our clear sign that we're ready to rattle for Ondo. And where could Ondo extend to, given that that would be a new all-time high there? First level we'd go to is the $2.54 level, because we have the orange MA on the snakes here, but also we have the 4236 extension perfectly in line with that point. And usually if you break above a 786 for a micro fib, you can definitely target a 2618. That's usually, you can always target there. And that's what happens to coincide with that $2 level, right? But if it has enough juice and sauce, it usually can go right to that 4236 in no time, which would bring us right up to that level. So that's going to be a key level right there. But if we just keep firing up, maybe we get hung up there for a second, but I don't think we will. I think we'll see Ondo actually extend from that point, and we would come up to, in my opinion, $4.60, because that's the bottom of the hot zone. And in comparison, XRP and XLM, when all those fired up, it got stuck at this hot zone. So we may get hung up there for a moment. But if Ondo has enough juice, it could easily, like say XCN, it just smashed through the hot zone and went through, for Ondo would be around $6.50. And then at press time, the top of the hot zone's at $8.81. But notice how when price moves up, the snakes move up too. So let's say if that happens, Ondo starts to head up to there in a few months, we could start to see these snakes move up and start aggressively moving up as well too, right? And let's say by April, we get up to those levels, we have the next level up here, which I think Ondo could head to, is around $20, $19 here. And that would be a phenomenal gain as far as Ondo goes. From current levels, we're talking that's around a 14x to that level. If we take a look, and let me mark that there, we got a 14x up to there, which I would believe that would be a reasonable level that we could go to in this bull run. You let me know if you think so as well too. But if we were to just head up from current levels to the bottom of the hot zone, that's around 3.5 times. That's decent, but this is crypto. We want a little bit more, right? So let's see what the top of the hot zone would bring from current levels. We got around 6.5x. That's nice. If we're talking about compounding those gains, 6.5x, can't complain about that. But I'd love to see that 14x, right? But let's say, and let me take a look back here and let me hide a few things, and I want to draw one more Fibonacci here, which will take the high back from June to the lows that we had set in August. So we have the 2618 of that high down to the low coinciding with the top of the hot zone where it's at currently. So I'd say ding, 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 this is a key level here, around $8.88 for Ondo. So this is like a golden one that I believe absolutely we could go to, which is that 6.5x, as well as too, which I just noticed, we're actually maintaining above this 70. So from the high down to low, we have the 786 here. So that's another key reason why this zone is our concrete support floor. We cannot break down below it. Absolutely must maintain candle body closes above at least $1.18, all the way up to $1.28. But where could we, for a mega moonshot, head to potentially for Ondo? Maybe not this bull market, maybe the next one, but hey, who knows what could happen here. We have mega moonshot level at around $49 for Ondo up there for the 4236 extension. So from current levels, we're talking that is around a 35x up there. So we got that. I'm going to do a 35x. We got our 14x, and then we have our 6.5x, and then we have our 3.5x as well too. Let's recap. If Ondo can maintain above the $1.50, but better yet, $2, then our immediate next level, which will be slate work, will be $2.50. I don't think we'll stop there. I think we'll keep shooting up until we hit $4.60. At that point, we could get hung up. But if it has enough juice and enough sauce like XCN did, then we could see an immediate shoot up to $6.50, but very likely we'd just go up to $8.80, pull a double from the bottom of the hot zone to the top of the hot zone very quickly. At that point, that is a key level because we had multiple confluences. That's why I highlighted it in green. At that point, if we start to see, us get hung up, and we start to see the vertical red sell warnings come in and we start to see a sell now confirmation come in, I will be absolutely taking 50% out of my Ondo at that point. But we'll have to see when that time comes and what the signals are flashing at that point. Because although we're talking about hard static targets of where prices could go to, right? At the end of the day, crypto's a momentum game, and that's what the Stargate signals specialize in, the momentum. It tells you when things are getting overheated, but the confirmation tells you that, hey, we don't have the momentum to keep going up. So at that time, whatever the Stargate signals are saying, I'll have hopes for certain levels, but if it says to sell now, I'm taking some off the top regardless. So $8.80, 6.5x, that's a good gain. At that point, if we actually just keep continuing up with no sell now confirmations, I do have $20 there, and then potentially for the mega moonshot, $50 for a 35x. So you let me know in the comments, do you think that's possible? Where do you think we could go to for Ondo? Do you hold Ondo? Did you have it on your radar early like the Stargate group back in January 2024? I can't believe it's been a year now. You let me know in the comments. I believe, getting up to that 3.5x, that $4.60, it's imminent in my opinion. But 6.5x, definitely a key level. It's like a magnet zone up to there, $8.80. I've had my eyes on that for a while now. But I don't know, maybe we could do that $20 level. I think we could do it. I'm not as convinced as the $50 this cycle, but we'll have to take a look at some of the fundamentals here. So Ondo's at like a 4.25 billion market cap. Not too bad. You got things like XRP over 100 billion market cap. The utility and what Ondo is specializing in, real world assets, tokenization of assets, and with them teaming up with recently Trump's World Liberty, and then Stellar teaming up with Stellar, also launching Ondo Global Markets. Personally, not financial advice, not financial advisor. In my opinion, Ondo's a top 5 in my book. It's a top 5. It's rubbing shoulders with the other ones, So Ondo, in my opinion, it's got the utility, it's got the partners, it's got the network, and it's got the traction, and it's got the product to make it happen, to be here for a very, very long time and have staying power. So as far as that goes, I'm not worried about Ondo by the next cycle going away. In fact, it's stamped its ground here. So let's say from up to that 35x with the current market cap. So we're talking, let's say 4.25 times 35. We're talking about 148 billion market cap. Looking at the things like XRP at those levels, if XRP is going to head up to, let's say $20 or $10 to $20 and put it over a trillion market cap, why can't Ondo get, be at the same as XRP's market cap? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, who knows? It all depends on how far this overall market can extend this cycle, and if there's no crypto curveballs that come out of this. But I see Ondo at $50 a token, potentially, by the end of this decade, over $100. I believe Ondo is an absolute powerhouse, and I do see the potential for us hitting all these levels. Ondo is definitely one that, in my opinion, is a top 5. But you let me know in the comments, and also you let me know in the comments what you think's about to happen, and do you hold Ondo? And also let me know what other token you want me to cover. In the next video, I'm going to be covering Stronghold, SHX, another undercover gemma and a community favorite. So I'll be covering Stronghold in the next video. So make sure you like, subscribe, share this video with every Ondo holder but also get ready for the next one with Stronghold, with the potential levels that Stronghold could extend to in this bull market here. And lastly, if you wanted access to all the software you're seeing here, the Stargate snakes, the Stargate Fib forecaster, the OG signals, and you wanted this exact template and you wanted to get that white glove treatment, hop on a call with me, get set up with all this, and get set up with buy and sell alerts for any of the coins that you hold, then link in the bio, go to that beacons.ai/Stargate, and you got a bunch of quick resources here. You can look at the XRP buy and sell signals, check out the performance over the past 7 years. But what I'll have you do is you're going to go to book a demo for Stargate software, and we can hop on a call. Utilize, a lot of these guys are charging $3,000 for a 30-minute call. I'm over here offering them for free. So take advantage of it and see how this software and these tools and getting kitted up with it could help you maximize your bags this bull run. So book a demo over there. You could check out these other links as well too, and definitely check out those other price prediction videos, XRP, XLM, especially XEN. That was legendary, one for the books. So that's going to be it. And if you wanted to join the Discord too, link is in the bio for that. Right here, you can click the Discord icon, and I'll see you guys there and in the next video.